Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA-TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
Everybody, it is Friday. Heather is off, and Boaz is joining us here at the table.
Hi.
You picked a fantastic day, too, because we have breaking baby news to share with you.
Oh, my goodness. This is crazy. I couldn't believe it.
Really. Selena Pompiani, so many of you have been asking. We've been checking in. She's so much part of our PTL family.
Yeah.
And now we can announce that her family has grown.
That's right. Selena and Mac have welcomed little Beau Thomas into the world 8 days before his official due date. He was born at 8 pounds and 3 ounces and 20.5 inches long. Look at that hair, just like Sonny. I love it. And Sonny is so pumped to meet him. It seems like they've been having a good time.
Well, and Selena was telling me, like, even beforehand, Sonny was, like, ready to push around the baby carriage and ready, like, totally into it. He wants to do everything with his brother, feed Beau, change his diaper, and, of course, play. What a gorgeous family. And
so close, Boaz. He just was missing a couple letters. We could have been, like, name twins.
They almost named him after you.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe that's what it was.
Anyway, Selena, Mac, thank you so much. This really means a lot to me.
Congratulations, Selena and Mac and Bob and Lisa and the entire Pompiani family. We love you guys, and we're just so happy for you.
Can't wait to meet little Beau.
I know.
Sweet little guy.
All right, we are about to be in the thick of the holiday movie season, and we're going to talk about a big movie that is coming out this weekend. There's so much buzz on this. It is based on a popular Stephen King book. It's called Running Man.
Oh, I thought it was based on the dance move.
Yes, you're right. No, you're right, Buzz.
Okay,
it was based on the dance movie.
Okay.
Yeah. I like your story better.
Well, I guess it's one of the most anticipated movies of the year. It's about this deadly competition where contestants must survive 30 days while being hunted by professional assassins, and it sounds way too scary for me. But it also stars one of the biggest movie stars in the last few years. Take a look.
People on these games never come back.
I'm not trying to get myself killed, so kiss my ass twice.
There is why you can win this game. The rules are simple. Survive 30 days with the entire nation hunting you down. We'll get your family out of Slumside for good.
Oh my gosh. And can I say Glenn Powell was like born to be a movie star.
Yes.
And now he's in everything.
I'd never heard of him, and then suddenly he was in every movie.
And he's everywhere
And
now.
he's fantastic.
And but I do think this is like one of those suspenseful things that I don't know. I don't know if I'd be okay watching it. It might just be too much.
I think it might be. It stresses me out. Well, Stephen King in general, I'm an incredible author, obviously, great storyteller, but boy, does he sure tell scary stories, and they're a little too scary for me.
And the original Running Man was back in 1987 with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I know Glenn Powell actually made sure that Arnold Schwarzenegger saw this and kind of wanted to get his okay on it. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
But anyway, Paramount, our parent company, is behind this film. This is why they sent us all this merch. So we have fanny packs, Boaz.
Yeah.
So I think
these are all clues, it seems like, to the movie, because you have, I think this is some sort of a running fanny pack here, and then you get a hat which looks pretty distressed. So I don't know if that symbolizes what that character goes through.
We got T-shirts, we got water bottles.
And the kitchen timer. So you would imagine
I think this has to do with it's a race against time.
Oh, I see.
To win
this.
So if we're going to go running, although yours works and mine is not working.
Mine it's working. I'm going to be timing this now. So far, we've been talking about this kitchen timer for about 15 seconds.
Okay, we'll keep it going. The movie comes out in theaters nationwide today. I know a lot of you are going to see it. It really does look like a good film. All right, Boaz has something that he wants to share. Another big premiere, in some ways equally big to what we were just talking about.
I would argue, yes, except we don't have our own branded kitchen timers. That's the only difference. Do you remember We Are the World?
Yes.
Where they got all those big stars together to record that. Well,
love that.
I thought, why don't we have that for Pittsburgh mascots? We've got to get all the Pittsburgh mascots together to create an anthem for them to sing and dance together. And so We did it, me and photographer Scott Danka. We got a ton of mascots together, and we created the Pittsburgh mascot polka. We got the Polka Maniacs to write an original song. We all went to Bottle Rocket. It was complete chaos. We had tons of mascots. We had a polka band. We had multiple camera people filming it all, and we're premiering it, the Pittsburgh mascot polka, on Talk today at 3 p.m.
Talk Pittsburgh at 3 o'clock on KDKA. And you were so excited the morning you had a rough cut.
Yes.
And you were like in here and like very early. And
yes.
It's like, no one knows I'm here, David, but I want to show you on my phone what this is. I will tell you, you're just so brilliant putting things together like this. And it's such a Pittsburgh thing to have all these mascots all in one place. It is totally cool. And I can't wait to see the finished product.
Thank you. It was a thrill, and I hope you'll tune in to watch it because I think it turned out pretty good.
Now, do all the mascots get along, or is there a little bit of rivalry?
You know, I'm not allowed to talk about a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, but there.
Oh, but you can tell us.
Well, there were some interesting relations, and I'll just say some of the people inside might have been inside other suits at different points, so it was interesting to see them comparing notes, and I think I've already said too much.
Oh, wow. Yeah. All right, we're being told to quit talking about that. All right, hey, we want to let you know about a chance to see tomorrow's stars on Broadway right here in Pittsburgh. There's a special performance coming up with theater students at Point Park University, and they're doing songs from the music of 2 Emmy-nominated composers. Just listen, they've been practicing, and we got a little video of their practice, so listen to this.
I will be fuel, I will be fire, I will be free. I will not fail. Fall, I will rise up above it all. I will not sink, I will not drown, I will not think of looking down. I will fly far, I will fly fast, I will be who I am at last.
So talented.
You got to clap, right?
Yeah.
It makes you clap.
I'm clapping a lot.
So
these kids are going to be on Broadway in no time.
I mean, really. It's a cabaret. It's called I Will Be Me by songwriters, the songwriters Kuman and Diamond, the amazing team. And I totally will admit to you, my husband Gary is putting this together. It's his students.
Yeah.
And so they are so excited. The music is so clever, and it's upbeat, and it's fun.
Well, this was so catchy, what we just heard. I love it.
It's a great number. So it's Sunday, November 23rd at 7 p.m. at the Greer Cabaret Theater. The beautiful, I mean, I keep saying it's new. It's not, I mean, it's relatively new.
Yeah,
it's on Penn
great
Avenue.
space.
Great space. Tickets are available. You see the QR code right there on your screen. And it's to help the students raise money to go to New York to meet agents who can get them jobs whenever they get out of school.
Oh, wow.
So it's a really great cause.
And so, are you allowed to say what you'll be singing there, or we just have to come
No,
to
they
find
will
out?
not allow me to
okay,
sing.
okay.
I'll be in the audience clapping. I'll be clapping with them. And one more thing, Kuman and Diamond, they are Broadway composers, but they do songs for TV.
Oh.
And so the students knew these shows. There's a Netflix show, Ridley Jones. But Gary says the kids were super impressed when they learned that they did the music for this show. So see if you recognize this. Listen.
Okay.
Whoa, Vampirina, I may be blue with pointy teeth. Whoa, Vampirina, but I'm not so different underneath. It's true that our taste.
Yeah, so there's this Disney Junior series called Vampirina.
Somehow, you know, I missed this one.
Oh, well, there's still time to catch the train here, Boaz, because apparently it's super popular. Anyway, we cannot wait for the concert, and the kids were super impressed when they heard Vampirina.
Yeah, well, should we answer some questions? It is Friday.
I think we should before we run out of time. Friday free-for-all questions. Let's see what you are asking here. Tammy's starting us off.
Okay, I think David should be People Magazine's sexiest man alive. Interesting you started with this one, David. Pittsburgh loves David. Well, I agree. I think that's a great idea. Why doesn't People Magazine do this?
I am not related to Tammy in any way. I just want to say thank you, Tammy. That is a huge honor. Jonathan Bailey is the right man for the job. Look at these pictures.
These are great.
When you're shirtless holding a dog, too. So this was my AI entry that did not go anywhere. Me and Marvin
looks great.
Leaning up on a car, but this is not me. I would need a body transplant for this to happen.
Well, it looks amazing.
All right, Frank is asking, David, why do you always glance to your left when you're talking?
Well, here's the thing people don't know. George Clooney loves PTL, and he's always sitting on a stool over there watching, and we're not allowed to cut to him. But you obviously want to look at him.
We can't show George Clooney, no. But the truth of the matter is, that's the direction Ron Smiley is.
Yeah.
So, like, Ron will giggle and chuckle over things, and I'm like, I just look over to see, like, what Ron's reaction to things is. So, there he is. You can see
Now you understand how it all works together.
Studio here, yeah. All right, Vicky has a good one, too. Why do you not have a live audience all the time? Because last Friday we had the Milton family.
Oh, right.
Chris Milton won at the Turkey Fun Kickoff Show the opportunity, the PTL experience.
Sure.
And we would love it. We would love to have an audience all the time. Logistically, it's a lot of work.
And there's not a lot of space here. And we're moving around. We're doing the news right before, and it looks.
That's true.
I think it looks bigger on TV than it is in person.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'd have to figure that out. But we love the idea. Maybe one day a week. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Well, I love this. Jason wants to know what your favorite type of Cosmo is.
Any type of Cosmo. Yeah, really. No, I like lemon. This is the holiday version that I made, the Santapolitan.
Oh.
But I like the base being this lemon citron vodka.
Okay.
But this leads us to a question Debbie has that you have an answer to.
And your question was, what is your favorite Christmas cookie? And this isn't totally an answer to that, but the other week, we had all this leftover Halloween candy. We had Kit Kats, we had Whoppers, we had Hershey bars, we had Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. We chopped them up.
Yeah.
Made cookies with those. I have a photo of it. I don't know how much you can see. I think you might be able to see a little bit of Kit Kat in there. And this was the best cookie ever.
So this is just a mishmash that you guys came up with.
We took an existing cookie recipe called the AK cookie recipe, which you can find online, but then instead of just chocolate chips, we just put in crushed up chocolate bars leftover from Halloween.
I love that.
It was
Do you have any
incredible.
left? Did you share with the rest of the group?
I didn't bring any in. They didn't leave the neighborhood, honestly. We gave some to our neighbor, but they're just too good. You gotta come over.
It sounds good. I love it. All right. We want to save the rest of the questions for this week because we have something really special. A week from today, we are doing an entire hour answering your questions. It is the Friday Free-for-All Pittsburgh Today Live Spectacular.
I love
just
it.
made up that name right now.
It's a great name.
So anyway, we want to know what you want to know. So send us even more questions. Next Friday, November 21st, we're going to spend the whole hour answering questions. We're going to get as many of us involved as possible and try to answer as many questions as possible.
And ask fun ones. Ask us for our favorite dance moves or ask us how many push-ups we can do. Like, let's get crazy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, all right.
Maybe not. Maybe
Let's
David thinks that's a bad
How
idea.
many push-ups?
Yeah.
2. I'll answer that now. All right, we have so much jam-packed into this hour, and we want to get to it. Coming up, now that the government shutdown is done, will airport travel return to normal? Are the delays really over? Well, our travel expert is going to join us live with what you need to know now.
Plus, Thanksgiving is less than 2 weeks away. If your menu is still a work in progress or just non-existent, well, don't worry because one of Pittsburgh's top chefs is showing us how to pull off a full feast from start to finish and in record time.
And he has a blowtorch going over there in the kitchen.
Oh boy.
All right, it is Friday, November 14th. It's the big weekend at the Berg, 2 big games at Acroshore, and we're glad you're starting your Friday right here with us.
Well, if your Thanksgiving plan starts with winging it, don't move a muscle. One of Pittsburgh's top chefs is here to turn your last-minute panic into a 5-star spread.
So our friend, Chef Bill Fuller, is here, and he may just change everything that you thought you knew about the big meal. All right, Bill, I am so glad this is so ambitious of you, and I'm so glad you're here to help us.
This is like the Olympics for you.
Yes. The turkey went in at 1.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
1 a.m.?
No, at home, 1 a.m.
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
Oh, wow.
Went in at 1. Wow.
Turkey went in at 1.
You're dedicated.
I set an alarm every hour to get up and baste it and check it, and but it's not here yet. That's the big reveal.
Right, we're going to do that later in the show because this is going on throughout the show.
Yes.
So you have 2 dishes. We're going to talk gravy.
We're going to talk about gravy.
Okay.
So people freak out about gravy. Mm-hmm. It's simple. 2 quarts of stock, half a cup of butter, half a cup of flour.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The flour and the butter,
Okay.
you whisk them together over medium heat.
Mm-hmm.
And this
Is that called a roux?
It's a roux. Yeah,
Trying to
R-O-U.
show off my
roux.
limited cooking knowledge.
And then you want to get it toasted just enough so you get a little bit of color. And you can take it as far as you want. I mean, if you cook Cajun food, you take it almost black.
Okay.
But I like for a turkey gravy, just a light tan.
Yeah.
And then what I do is ahead of Thanksgiving, I get some turkey necks, and I make a turkey stock. I roast the turkey necks with some carrots, celery, onions, put some water on it.
Okay.
Bring it to a boil, simmer it.
Why the neck? What is it about the turkey neck?
Well, the neck, lot of cartilage, lot of bone, and then those muscles that are on the neck get used a lot, so there's a lot of flavor in them.
Oh, wow.
Also, the turkey legs,
sorry
turkey
I
wings. Yeah.
No, that's fascinating.
Yeah.
So that's how to create the broth rather than
Right.
buy a broth. That's what
Wow.
you do.
And rather than try to fight with like whatever's in the pan of the turkey, there's some drippings in the pan. There's never enough because there's never too much gravy.
Yes.
Yes, never too much.
And what about lumps in the gravy? Because I remember making
All right.
gravy at my grandma's house, and I kind of took. It was never perfect.
Right.
It was kind of nice.
Well, a lot of people that make gravy just take flour and throw it in their broth, and that makes it lumpy. But if you have a nice, hot, toasty roux and not hot stock, this is just room temperature. When the roux is toasty, you add the stock and you whisk it together, and you will not get lumps.
Oh, so that's the secret. So the roux is hot, the stock is room temperature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If they're both hot, you're more than likely to get some lumps.
Okay.
And then all you want to do with this is bring it up to just a simmer. If you make a flour thickened sauce or gravy, once it gets to a simmer, after that, if you boil it, it breaks down. So you just bring it up to simmer, your gravy's done. We'll put in a little sage and thyme there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sage and thyme. All right.
Whatever you want. And so this will need a minute to come up to a simmer, so we'll ignore this for now.
Okay. But you got something else cooking.
Yes. So I have two things on the table so far, but we'll start with the Brussels sprouts. So I hated Brussels sprouts as a kid.
Yeah.
Hated them.
Everybody used to boil them.
Boil them.
Right.
So what I do is I take some pancetta or some slab bacon or guanciale, dice it up, render it, take that out of the pan, and in that the bacon fat or the pancetta fat in this case, then just some onions and caramelize it really sweet. At the same time, I clean up the Brussels sprouts, season them, oil them lightly, and roast them on a pan at like 500 degrees in the oven.
All right,
And then they go to go ahead.
Because I feel like you are talking about this, and I just kind of need to try it right now.
Get on in there.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. All right, but you also have cranberries here. Why don't you try this?
Over here.
And this is just, I make homemade cranberry sauce. It's just cranberries, sugar, orange juice, pinch of salt.
That's almost as easy as just putting it out of a can. Like,
It is,
and
sometimes I strain it, sometimes I leave it chunky. This time I left it nice and chunky because it looks pretty good like that. Nice and pretty on the TV, yeah.
But the citrus of the orange brings out something.
It accents the flavor of the cranberries.
This is so
tightens it up.
beautiful.
Yeah, and it's a bag of cranberries, half a cup of water, half a cup of juice, and I think a cup of sugar. And you can use white sugar, you can use light brown sugar, you can use dark brown sugar. You can substitute maple syrup for some of the sugar, whatever you want. But I used to put a lot of spices and things in my cranberry sauce, and every year I make it more and more simple.
And
this is wonderful.
Thank you.
How many people do you cook Thanksgiving for, like every year?
12 or 15.
Yeah.
Because there's the 4 people in our family, and then any like boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever. And then we have a couple other families that come to our house, and then there's always a straggler.
Yeah.
Or 2 or 3,
right.
somebody from work or a friend of a friend or somebody who, doesn't have someplace to go. So there's usually like 12 or 15.
Well, I love that you are letting us in on all your secrets, as you always do. And I know you're going to keep cooking here.
Yep.
We're so excited. It's the best day ever, Boaz.
Yeah. Well, Bill, you are not allowed to go anywhere because we still have to get to the turkey. I mean, the main event, obviously.
So we're going to give Bill 20 minutes or so to put the finishing touches on the turkey that he started at 1 in the morning. You think you're going to be okay with all this? Of course you're going to be okay with all this.
Of course I'm going to be okay with all
Chef
this.
Bill Fuller, extraordinaire.
It was my idea. My idea.
And
So
we love your
it's my
ideas.
fault.
Well, still to come, they say a little companionship goes a long way, but what if that companionship came in an unexpected way? A robot might just change the way you think about caregiving forever. The hands-on ways families are sparking joy and calm for loved ones with dementia, that's just ahead.
But first, we're learning how the end of the government shutdown might still impact your holiday travel, or will it? Our travel expert is going to tell us how soon things will return to normal, or if they ever will. Some very useful info when PTL comes right back. Flight flights still are not back to normal at this point, and I know people who were waiting to book their flight for Thanksgiving and even, the Christmas holiday season. What should they be doing now? Like, is everything gonna go back to normal?
That's a really good point. A lot of folks really have not purchased their holiday travel yet because they were waiting to see what was going to happen. And just like you said, so far as of this morning, we're still looking at a 6% capacity reduction for all the airlines across the board at those 40 airports. So things will get back to normal slowly. Airlines were canceling their flights about 3 to 5 days in advance to give everyone a chance who was canceled to rebook and find another way to get to their destination. So we're going to be looking at these delays and issues for about 3 to 5 more days, and then you'll see air travel get back to normal just before Thanksgiving week.
And so what are the best and worst days to travel on? What days should you be looking for and what should you be avoiding?
Yeah, so for those folks that haven't yet purchased their tickets, there are some tips. So the best day to travel, surprisingly, is Thanksgiving Day in the morning. It's the most affordable. Most people are where they already want to be, so the airport's pretty calm. And then when you return home, Friday morning, Black Friday, November 29th, you're going to see less crowds. The worst day, though, if you are trying to buy a plane ticket, the worst day you want to travel is Wednesday, the 27th. That's where everyone's trying to get out of town. That's when the airports are going to be packed. And that's when we're hoping that we're going to see air traffic control staffing back to what it was before the government shutdown, because you don't want to see those airplanes stuck on the tarmac either. And then also the worst day, December 1st, the Sunday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And so talk to us about, like, what, in general, whether you're traveling at any point, the best time of day to travel. Like, I have always heard you should pick an early flight because you're going to have a better chance of not getting
You won't get stranded at the end of the day somewhere.
It's true. It's true. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but to me, it's like cutting a piece of pie. You want that first piece of pie because it comes out perfect, but then as you cut the rest of it, it just seems to get messy. So you definitely want to go out on the first flight of the day. The airlines call that the originator, and that's they always try to get that plane off the gate on time, because if it doesn't, it's going to cause a domino effect for the rest of the day. So they really put a focus on that first flight of the day to make sure it moves out on time. It's also less likely that that flight is canceled. So definitely try to, it's an early morning. I know waking up at 2, 3 in the morning is not, it's not what everyone wants to do around the holidays, but it is going to get you to your destination.
Yeah, I get up at 2 anyway, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
Bob.
I know you do.
It's the originator, and think of it as the first piece of pie. All right. Put it in my mental
Okay,
bank.
so we are just cooking with Chef Bill Fuller. He's making turkey, he's making gravy. Now, can I put that in my carry-on and travel with it to my Thanksgiving, destination?
So you said turkey and gravy, so I'm going to say yes and no. So if you want to travel with food, you can actually travel in your carry-on on the plane with cooked turkey, whether it's whole or sliced. Yes, you can bring a whole turkey on the plane.
Really?
Your stuffing, your casseroles, your breads, your rolls, and even your pie. Even though the inside of the pie, the filling of the pie, is more like a gel, you can actually take it on the plane with you. Just be prepared for TSA to inspect it. And then for things that you can't bring, one of those is the gravy and the cranberry sauce that you were just talking about. You can't bring through those liquids and gels, wine, of course, liquids. But a little tip, when it comes to the cranberry sauce and gravy, if you freeze it when you're going through security, it's technically a solid. So you can pass through security with those as long as they're frozen. Just remember though, a good tip, if you can spill it, spray it, or smear it, the TSA is probably going to take it away from you.
Spill it, spray it, or smear it. But wow, you freeze it. So, but I'm picturing the turkey. I'm still stuck on this. So they're going to put your turkey through an X-ray machine, right?
Yes, they would, absolutely. If you want to take it on the plane, of course, it's got to be able to fit in your carry-on and go in the overhead bin. I mean, I've seen stranger things on planes and in overhead bins than a turkey. But yeah, just make sure it fits within your allotted baggage.
That sounds like a whole other segment with Bobby Laurie. Yes.
How cool to get
it is.
How cool to get your Thanksgiving dinner and be able to say we're eating a TSA-inspected turkey. It's like FDA,
it's safe,
up
right?
a notch.
All right, Bobby, thank you as always for talking with us, and we hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Thanks,
Thanks
Bobby.
so much, you too.
Well, Bobby Laurie is our regular travel expert here on PTL. You can find more of his tips and other travel advice at PittsburghTodayLive.com.
Yeah, and if you have any ideas for topics that you'd like Bobby to cover during one of his upcoming appearances, just email us at ptl@kdka.com or leave us a comment on social media.
Well, still to come, we're taking a look back at all the fun we had this week, and that's a wrap.
And that's not all. Chef Bill Fuller, of course, he's over there working hard in the kitchen making the PTL Thanksgiving feast. We're going to check in on how he's doing. Bill, you've got about 12 minutes to get the bird in tip-top shape.
Oh, boy.
I know he can do it.
Yeah.
He's amazing. We're going to head back to the kitchen in a bit to see the maestro's masterpiece. And it was a gorgeous sunrise this morning, but clouds have moved in this morning. Will raindrops ruin part of the weekend? Ron is cooking up the forecast. Hey, Ron, all right, something's wrong with Ron's microphone right now. We really want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah.
Because he's been working on the forecast, and we wonder whether rain is going to play a role in the weekend.
I wish I could decode that map. There's some green splotches and white and pink splotches. So if you can do anything with that, but I think Ron can hopefully explain it.
Here we go.
Well, hopefully, I can hear myself now. All right, we do have some. You can see a little bit of snow. This is, I just checked all of our sites out there, reporting sites. Nothing's actually hitting the ground at this point. 36 in Pittsburgh. Our high temperature today just into the mid-50s, but a little warmer than yesterday. We have 51 degrees for our high. Rain chances are back tomorrow after the sun goes down. It's looking like the Pitt game, just a small chance for some rain, guys.
High of 63. I love that.
Yep.
Yeah,
and then
it's like
down.
summer's coming back.
Downhill after that, though.
Hot second.
You had to ruin it, Ron.
Yep.
All right, thanks, Ron. We're glad we can hear you. All right, up next, how science is going hand in hand with sweetness, and the result is pure comfort. We're going to show you the innovative ways that caregivers are bringing connection back to people dealing with life-altering memory loss. That's when PTL comes right back. Welcome back. Sometimes the smallest gestures can make the biggest difference. A hand to hold, or a familiar voice, or even the comfort of a soft, beautiful purr.
Well, new hands-on tools are helping people living with dementia find connections in surprising ways.
Amy and Pam from Dementia 360 are here with us right now to tell us more. Thank you so much for being here. And we have to talk about what's on the table here first. So this is, it looks like a stuffed kitty cat, like a little stuffed animal, but it moves, it purrs. Talk to us about what this is and how you use it.
Sure. So David, we know that you have a love for cats.
I sure do.
So everyone who's a cat lover knows that having a cat sitting on their lap purring makes you not want to go anywhere, right?
Right.
So let's say David had a need to wander or maybe just meander around.
Yeah.
The cat could provide that comfort and peace for him to sit and interact with the cat. So it's a perfect tool for someone that feels the need to wander.
And it actually purrs.
Yes.
Like, I don't know if I pick it up and hold it next to my microphone, whether it will purr next to the microphone. But it moves, and so a dementia patient will just sit there with it, and it helps calm them down and keep them in one spot if they tend to wander off.
Oh. As long as you like cats.
Right. Like the cat would not work for me because I'm a dog person.
Okay. Do they make a dog version?
Yes, they make a dog version, and there's also a bird. So if there are people out there that love birds, they do make an interactive bird as well.
And you've got all sorts of tools and resources for families who want to, help their aging relatives with dementia.
Yes, it's all about finding what they connect to and using those tools. Because if they don't connect to it and it's not meaningful, it's not going to help them.
Yeah.
My mom suffered with Alzheimer's for years, and I remember seeing sort of an early version of one of these, and I did not order it for her because I thought, I don't want to trick her into thinking it's a cat, but that's not really what the point is it? I mean, like, there's such a useful reason for this.
Yes, it's more about if that's something that you truly feel passionate about or something that you would connect to that brought you a sense of comfort, then that's how you're going to introduce it. There are different strategies that we can use to help introduce either the cat or maybe it's a doll or painting, whatever their connection is. That's what we do at Dementia 360. We help you learn what that connection is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so how does your organization help families who are struggling and want to create, better days at home for their loved ones?
Yeah, sure. So truly, I mean, the lesson with the cat is that, helping families find and connect, helping families find help their family member find and connect to things to do during the day that matters to them is one of the most important tools for being able to build better days at home. But nobody knows that. I mean, people are given a diagnosis and no handbook to be able to go along with it. And so people are left feeling like they're really floundering and stressed and alone. And so Dementia 360 provides dementia expertise in terms of coaching and support to help families with whatever struggles they might be dealing with, because everyone's are different, quite frankly, to help families keep the person that they love at home, living comfortably and safely for as long as that's their goal, and also to help them have better days while they're doing it.
And you know what? And this cat really is, it's calming to me.
I think it's having its best day right now.
It really reacts. But really, it's all about not just caring for the patient, but caring for the caregivers. And I know that's so important for you guys. Thank you so much for being here and for enlightening us, really.
Sure.
Thank you for having
us.
Yeah, we want to say a big thank you to Dementia 360 for sponsoring today's conversation.
And to learn more about Dementia 360 and how they are helping family caregivers use meaningful activities to create better days at home, just go to our website, pittsburghtodaylive.com. All right, the sides, done. The Brussels sprouts, delicious. Gravy, glorious. Now let's talk turkey. There it is. Chef Bill Fuller has been up since the crack of dawn, actually since 1 a.m.
1 a.m.,
working his magic, and he's still in the PTL kitchen right now to finish this feast strong, and that's when PTL comes right back. All right, we have mastered the sides, the Brussels sprouts, the gravy, all the fixings. Now it is time for the main event. We're talking turkey.
Yeah, you were up before sunrise, like at 1 a.m., getting this bird ready, and now you're in the PTL kitchen, somehow still standing to put on the finishing touches, and you put it under a blanket right now, it looks like.
So, yes.
It has a little fleece just because it's chilly out, I guess.
One of the problems with turkey, cooking it, is it's really lean, especially the breast.
Yeah.
And the breast cooks faster than the leg and thigh. So one way to solve that is like adding basically a fat layer. So what I do is, a clean towel or a piece of cheesecloth, and then I load this towel before the turkey goes in the oven with fat. I happen to use rendered duck fat because that's in my world.
Yeah.
But butter is great. A little bit of lard is great. A little Crisco, if you want to do that, is great. Just some fat. And then that fat kind of like keeps that breast meat moist. And you baste, you take your baster or a spoon every once in a while, put the fat up.
Okay.
Every hour, the alarm went off and I got up, put the fat on it all night. So
you're really protecting the leanest part of the bird
and trying to keep it moist,
juicy.
I mean, and this is why people often complain that turkey is dry, because they're not doing this.
Right.
This is such a great trick.
And they cook the hell out of it, a lot of people. I mean, like some people just really just blow up a turkey.
Yeah. they want to make sure it's well cooked rather than moist.
But you do
That's what I would be guilty of.
Yeah. You do need to cook it long enough, especially if you stuff it and there's egg in that stuffing. You do need to get that to a safe temperature of
Sure.
But so anyhow, and then in my recipes I gave, I talked about taking this off for the last hour, but I left it on all the way through.
Oh,
and you kind of got a nice brown.
Yeah.
So, we need pictures for social media.
What a great
this looks
review.
so good.
Wow.
And it's like a 17-pound turkey, and when it's stuffed, you cook it about 3 pounds an hour. So it's a little like just about 6 hours it cooked.
What about stuffing it? Like, I mean, some people do stuffing in a separate pan, but you have stuffed this turkey.
It looks very well stuffed. It's like overflowing.
It does. I mean, is there an advantage to that you like better?
Well, I really like the stuffing that's up against the inside of the bird on either end, because that gets all those juices from the turkey and it stays nice and moist.
Yeah.
But some people like the crispy outer stuffing. It cooks faster without stuffing, and it's easier to control drying the turkey out without stuffing.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit more food safe without stuffing, because like if you don't get that internal temperature high enough and you have like raw egg and raw turkey juices in there, and then it sits on the counter for like 6 hours, you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Are you going to give us a turkey carving lesson now?
Well, I can do that.
Okay, yeah. Well, because you just see this and you're like, how do you get in here?
It's a very large knife Chef Fuller has.
This is my my Thanksgiving knife, and it's just
So do you carve the turkey in front of everybody at the table, or do you do it in the kitchen?
Oh, I do it at the table.
Yeah, because you know what you're doing. You put on a show.
Yep. There we go. Come on, come off there.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna pull a rabbit out next. How did you get that in there?
There you go. Nice little slab of
Oh,
turkey.
look at that. Oh,
There you go.
you're too
Wow,
kind.
that's amazing.
That looks fantastic. Now, can we just sort of take from
Yes.
all of this? So the mashed potatoes, anything special about mashed potatoes? How do people ruin them?
Isn't there anything special about? Of course there is.
No, I mean, I want to learn about it.
Yeah.
You know? I love mashed potatoes.
My mashed potatoes, butter, salt.
Okay.
I don't put cream in. I don't put any extra flavorings in. And that's 6 pounds of potatoes and 2 pounds of butter.
That's perfect. I'm just like biting into a cloud. I love it.
The more butter, the better. There's never too much butter in mashed potatoes.
I agree with that, by the way. And what about sour cream in mashed potatoes? Do you ever put sour cream in?
Some people do that. You know, some people do that.
But you don't think it needs it because mashed potatoes are perfect already with butter.
Yeah, I think my personal opinion is that they're perfect without butter. But I gotta get a towel here because David might want some gravy.
Well, I am already eating the turkey
Oh, wow.
without the gravy. And
Oh,
I
my
can tell
goodness.
you are so spot on. This is so moist. And this is like right from the outside of the, oh, look at this.
It's because he put that little fleece blanket
Yes,
on it.
I know, the fleece blanket.
It's all
is
about the
secret.
blanket.
I need
Yeah.
the cranberries too. I'm getting
All
the way
about
of
the
shot.
blanket.
I'm sorry, Scott. I need my cranberries.
There's so many things here. And then can you tell us about the marshmallow sweet potato?
Oh yeah, so that's
Want to try this?
Sure.
sweet potatoes. I boil them till they're cooked. Just peeled, diced sweet potatoes. And I toss them with toasted pecans, sugar, and a bunch of butter. Put it in the casserole, and then throw the marshmallows on top and bake it. And then I hit it with a little torch to give it a little accent color.
We saw that before. Like, you have a little blowtorch for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much. This is amazing. Okay.
It's so
We're going to
good.
be here for a while.
Chef Fuller, we love you even more than we loved you before. This is fantastic.
Thank you so much. This was amazing to see this
thanks
all
for
come
having me.
together.
Bravo! Woo!
Well, for more information on Chef Bill Fuller and the Big Burrito Restaurant Group, just go to our website.
Thank you so much, Chef. We really, I don't even think that I'm going to leave the studio for the rest of the hour. We're just going to stay here because we need to. All right, we have all the links to all the recipes on our website at PittsburghTodayLive.com.
Well, sounds like a plan, David. While we're still digging into Thanksgiving dinner, Ron's serving up a side of weather. Could those mashed potato skies be rolling in?
Hey, good morning again. 9 o'clock temperatures, 36 degrees. Got a lot of things going on today, including at Kittywood. Halloween holiday lights are going up today. 55 the high. Should be a perfect night for that. And then also, obviously, the big pit game. Right now, maybe an isolated shower, but most of the game should be dry for you. The best chance for rain coming in late Saturday after the sun sets. Cooler, but dry for the Steelers game on Sunday, and then we stay cool for a big chunk of your work week.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Ron. We'll be right back in just a moment.
All right, welcome back. We're still eating.
It's delicious, but that is all the time we have for today. Be sure to watch Monday at 9. We're taking you on an epic holiday house tour, and I mean like really epic. It's this mansion in Gibsonia. It's like crazy, and just wait till you see it. Daisy is going to take us there live.
Plus, we're talking more turkey, but this time we're brushing up on our table manners. And an Emmy Award-winning songwriter is joining us in the studio. And a turkin is going to help us host the show. Apparently, this is a mix between a turkey and a chicken. Did you know that was even a thing?
I did not, but you never know what you're going to see here. That and more tomorrow on Monday at 9 on KDKA and on KDKA Plus at 1. And don't forget the debut of my mascot music video today at 3 on Talk Pittsburgh.
Woo!
Thanks so much for spending part of your day with us.
And thank you, Chef Bill Fuller, for feeding us. Make it a great weekend, Pittsburgh. Here on a talk show, the keep talking part is important. This is a very large straw. As you know, not to name drop, but I am friends with Patrick Wilson. Ron, did you find the snake?
No.
Ooh, David's on the board. At that point, I was just like, Grandma, I love you, but you gotta go. Do you need help with that?
Did you say PTL? You're going to be on PTL?
Push it. Okay.
Either they're shrunk in the dryer or I've just gotten bigger over the years.
And this leads to a night of crime and chaos.
I must say that you truly look like Mr. Rogers.
Who's the only rock band to play the Super Bowl halftime show in the past decade?
I'm dropping knowledge, and you guys, all you guys can think of is he's in a red
I can
sweater.
tell you really. Ooh.
Either one of you.
I tried to stop myself.
Welcome to In Your Neighborhood. I'm Bonnie Loya, Pittsburgh's real estate expert, and this is my home buying buddy, Jet. Today, we're diving into what's hot and what's not for 2026 with a look inside two amazing communities that show exactly what today's buyers are after. First up is the Blackstone community. Come on and let's take a look. I'm here with Stephanie and Angie from Ryan Homes. What kind of trends are you seeing coming into 2026 from the home buyers?
We're seeing a lot of the warmer tones right now. You know, a few years ago doing everything gray, now it's more the taupes, the browns, maybe a little pop of green. People really want now the big, large ceramic showers with maybe 2 shower heads, a big bench.
The kitchen still is the favorite spot in the house to design. We're seeing a lot of two-tone cabinetry, a lighter color cabinet with a darker island. We see a lot of recessed lights over the island. The pendant lights are popular as well.
What are you seeing as far as the exterior of the homes are concerned?
I would say brick is making a comeback. It's more of a classic look, some of the more beigey bricks.
Your townhomes here are a little different than they are other places.
The biggest difference is that our garages are actually in the rear of the home. So when you drive down the street, you're seeing these beautiful exteriors, really nice front yards.
How do you help people make the choices?
We have designers that put collections together to where you already know what your kitchen's gonna look like.
Very nice. Style, space, and flexible work areas. That's a Jet-approved lifestyle. Just across the way is Fayette Farms, a charming ranch-style community that's all about ease and comfort and low maintenance. Hi, I'm here with Christy from Ryan Homes. What are some features that make the homes in Fayette Farms hot for 2026?
People are loving the option of the included technologies that are in this home, the thermostats that are programmable from your phone, and then the garage door openers are also programmable from your phone.
What are people loving about building in the outdoor spaces for patios, for decks?
People love the covered decks and patios that we can add in this community. We feature a 10 by 14 covered deck.
What kind of selections are the buyers making for the interior of the homes?
They're focusing more on light and bright. They're choosing the white cabinets and lighter floors.
So overall, what's hot for Fayette Farms in general?
While they enjoy the conveniences of first level living, they can spend more time walking their dog and not have to worry about cutting your grass or plowing the snow.
Low maintenance living? Jet says, yes please. That deserves some positive approval. Fayette Farms and Blackstone offer a variety of lifestyles and the ability to enjoy the hottest trends of 2026. For In Your Neighborhood, I'm Bonnie Loya, and this is my home buying buddy, Jet.